The Flying Scots. Donald and Douglas are some of the hardest working engines on the island of Sodor. They handle goods and passengers with ease, and are happy to help in both the main and branch lines. The drivers refer to them as engines of all trades. There was one job, however, that the twins had yet to do. Gordon is most proud of the express. He runs his trains to time. And the passengers sing his praises. Even so, he sometimes needs a rest. The Fat Controller decided it was time for him to have another. It didn't take long for Henry and James to begin boasting.
Whoever built the express, I wonder.
James smirked in the shed that night.
I know one engine the Fat Controller will choose,
replied Henry smugly.
Here we go.
Donald muttered.
No sleep for us tonight.
Chuckled Douglas.
Ah, you're just jealous. You two are running good engines.
We're mixed traffic, same as you if you recall.
Donald replied.
Some of us are better suited for important trains than others. That's why you two take trucks.
James sneered.
We only take trucks because of the fuss you lot make about them.
Laughed Douglas.
We treat the express like any other train, a job to be done and done well.
Very well said, Douglas.
Yawned Gordon.
Now, can we please quiet down and get some sleep?
Henry and James huffed, but said no more.
Oh, those two could certainly do with having their wheels trimmed.
Gordon rumbled to the twins next morning.
Their boasting is maddening at times.
Aye,
Chuckled Douglas.
but there's no thing to do for it.
If you two took the express, it would certainly knock some sense into them.
Gordon replied.
If the Fat Controller asks us to, we will.
Smiled Douglas.
For now we got trucks to sort.
The twins gave cheerful whistles and puffed off, leaving Gordon and Hal to give them their chance. Fortunately, he wouldn't have to do a thing. James and Henry were being readied for the day's work. Nearby, Donald and Douglas were shunting trucks for their morning trains.
Ah, yes. I won't see express engine shunting dirty trucks.
James smirked.
Indeed. It wouldn't do for us to look shabby for the passengers.
Laughed Henry. Perhaps if Henry hadn't been so busy boasting, he would have noticed the points by the water tower weren't set properly. Too late, his wheels left the rails and his tender toppled over. No one was hurt, but James was trapped in his siding.
You did it on purpose to stop me getting the express.
James snapped.
On purpose? You shouldn't have been distracting me.
Fumed Henry. When the Fat Controller arrived, Henry and James wisely stopped arguing.
You've caused a great deal of trouble.
He fumed.
You can stay there until we get the train sorted out. Perhaps it will teach you not to get so big in the smoke bags.
Henry and James looked shamefully at their buffers.
I'm sorry, Gordon, but you may have to pull the express again before your rest,
said the Fat Controller.
If I may, sir. Why not let Donald and Douglas take the express? I'm sure Edward, Duck and I can handle the other work.
Smiled Gordon. Duck and Edward were quick to agree, and the Fat Controller pondered.
Well, you two, what do you say?
He said.
We'd be honored, sir.
The twins beamed, and so it was arranged. The twins were gentle with the coaches, and gave the passengers a smooth ride. They charged over Gordon's Hill and had no trouble keeping on time. In fact, they were often early. Gordon sang their praises when he saw them return.
You two look splendid flying along the line. I dare say we ought to call you the Flying Scots. I am sure my dear brother would agree if he could see you.
I suppose.
chuckled Douglas.
Some of us are better suited for important trains.
James and Henry, who were both on good work, said nothing at all.